the general idea is that our brain, our like the mind, the the frontal cortex, all this activity that we have neurologically can block us from, the pineal
Yes.
gland and certain flow of energy and activity. So it's that crazy brain that messes everything up, unfortunately.
Totally. It's the ego monkey mind. So he's talking about the monkey mind. That's a pretty common term, right?
Right.
And it's this like chatter, chatter, chatter of all of these things. And so the reason that that's particularly interesting, I'm really glad you brought that up because I did want to talk about the ego a little bit. The ego is a psychological construct to keep us safe. It is there to protect us, to keep us physically safe, which sometimes might mean keeping us small or talking us out of things, right? But that's when you're able to have a sparring partner in conversation, for example, like working with a coach, then you're able to dissect when is your monkey mind the one at play? What is that script that you're running over and over again? Or when are you really listening to your truth and your intuition and that connection to spirit, quite frankly, that is able to guide you even into decisions and through things that might seem incredibly scary. And that's why, like, that kind of whole idea, growth happens outside of your comfort zone. It does. It truly does. Because your ego mind is there to keep you safe, it might be keeping you small, right? So if you're able to recognize, hear, observe, and thank the ego even for coming up. Hey, thanks for showing up today. I trust that you're here to keep me safe. Like, thanks. I don't need it today. Today, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to be bold and courageous and I'm going to follow spirit. Well, there you go. Right. Like that shifts the dynamic because then you've fed that hunger that the ego has for recognition. And you've opened that capacity to be able to quiet it and shift something forward for yourself.
So it definitely serves a purpose somewhere. It
100% serves a purpose. It's a survival mechanism.
Yeah, 100%. And it's really interesting the way you frame that. Mm-hmm.
And I think we'll evolve out of it at some point. It might not be my lifetime, but I think we'll evolve out of it as the world becomes more safe, as we shift into an abundance mindset, as like our kind of baseline sense of safety changes. Then we will evolve out of needing that ego mind. And I'm not the only one who talks about this. Eckhart Tolle talks about this. Lots of people, Richard Rudd talks about this, and Gene Keys. Like, this is an inevitability of the evolution of human consciousness. And it's going to take some time still.